Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into day 4 and day 5 of the Bear Market Small Account Challenge. And trust me, there's a lot to unpack. This week brought low volume and tough conditions, as well as choppy setups. But if you know what to watch for, you can still pull serious profits and wins out of this market. I'm going to be breaking down two key trades that I took, one on AREB and the other on OMEX, OMEX. And I'm going to be walking you through the exact strategy behind each one. Entry reasoning, risk management, and knowing when to get out. So if you're trying to grow a small account without falling into FOMO traps, if you're serious about building real trading skills, or if you just want a clear look at day trading strategies that actually work, you're gonna love this video. So hit that like button and subscribe if you're new, and stick around to the end, because I'm going to be sharing with you some advanced takeaways that most trading channels never talk about, especially when it comes to day trading small cap stocks in these tough conditions. So before we jump into these two trades, here's a quick update on the account. I started this challenge with just $500. Now, after just 4 strategic trades, the account is up to $3,519.14 in only 5 trading days. And one of those days, I didn't even find a setup to trade. So only 4 trades. But that's over 600% growth. We didn't get here by gambling or chasing random plays. Every trade has been calculated, controlled, and planned in advance, with structure, discipline, and smart risk management. And keep in mind that I didn't even trade the biggest movers our group had on our watch list each day. The trades I took were simply the first setups that I saw in the day. And so with this challenge, I am limiting myself to only 1 trade per day. But even with just taking the very first setup that I see and not even waiting for the bigger movers that our group works with, I'm still making terrific progress using this strategy with my small account. This is the power of learning how to trade momentum stocks the right way, understanding setups, volume, and risk without guessing. Even in a rough bear market where a lot of traders are getting chopped up, we're stacking the wins and letting the account grow steadily. I'm excited to show you the exact moves that made it happen. Even though I could have traded bigger movers that our group worked with, and even though I could have actually taken more trades than just 1 small trade per day, I'm still reaching goals. So let's rewind to day 4, which was Thursday, and the trade on AREB. This one gave a nice opportunity. In pre-market, AREB popped about 45% early, and right away it showed up on our AI-powered Discord momentum scanner. So I was on it fast. Even though there was not a fresh news catalyst, AREB had been an active nano cap for weeks, popping up on our scans again and again. So that's your clue. Consistent volume and trader interest matter more than fresh news when day trading small cap stocks. During pre-market, price kept running into our Discord level at $3.86. and treating it as resistance. That's a clean, clear line in the sand. Then at 7:33 a.m. Mountain Time, volume surged and price broke through that $3.86 with conviction. And I didn't chase it there. I waited for the pullback because I wanted to see that $3.86 flip from resistance to support. And this is a critical part of how to read volume for entries. You're not just looking at price action alone. You're watching how volume behaves at key levels. Then at 7:40 a.m., price pulled back to the 9 EMA and it held it cleanly. And so I entered at $3.97 using the $3.86 as my stop loss and giving me a reward of more than 3 times my risk. And that's part of my criteria. Price walked up that 34 EMA beautifully, pushing to our Discord level at $4.65. Now, by 8:04 a.m. Mountain Time, it pushed to new highs, but this time on lower volume. Lower volume on a new high? Well, if you've been following my strategy, you know that that is a red flag. So I sold all 501 shares at $4.75, locking in a $400.80 profit. So that was about 78 cents per share. So let's talk about some key takeaways from this AREB trade. Trust your levels. They're there for a reason. Wait for pullbacks to structure better entries. Always prioritize how to read volume for entries over chasing breakouts blindly. And sell into strength, not weakness. Discipline pays. Hype chasing doesn't. Now on to day 5 and the trade on OMEX. And the trade on OMEX ended up being the highest profit makers for me in this challenge so far. And here's what stood out. It had a fresh catalyst, which was a new presidential executive order tied to deep sea mining. This sector level news is way stronger than random PR fluff. It had a low float, not a tiny nano float like we've been working with a lot recently, but low enough to move fairly easily, setting up a classic low float breakout strategy. The daily chart showed clean overhead room with barely any resistance, and the pre-market gave us a tight range between $1.03 and $1.14. And as you can see, it was grinding sideways for a long period of time, but with volume spikes on each push into the range. And that's a classic sign. When that range breaks with real volume, you'll get a runner. At 6:04 a.m. Mountain Time, price was holding all of the key EMAs, the 9, the 34, the 50, and even the 200. With volume ramping up and sellers thinning out, I bought 2,034 shares at $1.17, using this $1.14 Discord level as my stop. My initial target was $1.38, but I was ready to adjust if trend held. Price hit that $1.38 and then chopped between $1.38 and $1.50 for quite a while. That $1.50 was a real resistance level. So I bumped my stop up to $1.38 to protect the move. At 7:19 a.m., a clean breakout over $1.50. So I tightened my stop to just under $1.50. OMX then ranged between $1.50 and $1.70. When it finally tapped out at $1.80, it did it on fading volume, which is another red flag. So at 7:48 a.m., we got this wide doji candle near the top, and that's a classic signal of indecision and weakness. So I quickly planned an exit and sold all 2,034 shares at $1.73, locking in $1,139.04 profit, which was about 56 cents per share. This trade lasted 107 minutes and pushed the small account from $2,380 to $3,519.14. So here's the key takeaways from OMEX. Sideways setups can explode if volume signals are right. EMAs are your guide. Trust them for structure. Trail your stops smartly as price moves. When volume fades and dojis show up near the highs, pay attention. Recognizing setups like this is a big part of mastering a low float breakout strategy. So guys, if you're serious about leveling up your trading strategy and can allow you to profit big very quickly, even in tough markets like what we're dealing with right now, join our one-of-a-kind, amazing Momentum Stock Traders group today. Inside, you'll get live trade guidance every day on every stock that we trade in our group, access to my private AI-assisted Discord alerts, full access to momentum scanners, charting tools, watch lists, and alerts, and best of all, one-on-one mentoring from me personally. If you've been struggling with day trading and you're ready to finally know the whys behind price action and learn how to trade momentum stocks with real skill, this is the place for you. This isn't a copy my trade service. This is where you learn the whys of every single move price makes on a chart. It's real education and real guidance focused on growing your skills and helping you build your own edge. The community inside Momentum Stock Traders is really crushing it. And if you're ready to stop second-guessing yourself and start trading with pure clarity and confidence, head over to MomentumStockTraders.com right now and join us today. And thanks so much for hanging out with me for a few minutes today. I hope this video has given you some real insights to what's actually working right now in this slow bear market. So remember, stay smart, stay patient, and stay green. And let's grow those small accounts together. And I'll see you in the next video.